So whether you're using it in the arts or whether you're using it in your daily life or even your relationships with partners, children, etc., we need to think outside the box on occasions. So again, this is kind of why I like the idea of this podcast. It's exploring creativity in a way that it encourages people to reflect and to grow in some respects. And I think, we can do that. We can do it by listening to music. We watch films, we watch all sorts of things. But I think it's becoming a bit of a problem in that we are consuming a lot of very low grade materials. And I like the idea of improving our mental diet, which I think podcasts are a really important part of. I know when I switched to listening to podcasts several years ago, I found a great amount of inspiration within them and hearing those conversations, and then running rooms on Clubhouse, engaging in those high level kind of discussions, I found very helpful. And it challenges you to ask deeper questions within yourself. So
yes, amazing the answers we can find. Well, I mean, if we're useful with the internet, it's a wonderful thing. The last few days, I've been talking of Essex. I've actually been looking at an old Big Breakfast show from the last Big Breakfast from 2001. That's very Essex, isn't it? Yeah, with
I think
Johnny
was that Chelmsford. I think was that Chelmsford. They filmed that.
Oh, I didn't know it was Chelmsford, but yeah, I know that.
Well, I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong. I might be making that up.
It's actually been making me miss home a little bit. It's funny that it's actually the Big Breakfast from 2001 that's been making me miss home more than anything else at the moment.
Is that when you were last in the UK?
What I mean?
Was that the last time you was in the UK?
Oh no, the last time I go every year for work, so I've been doing a little job for the NHS every year. So I get back. I got family. I got a daughter and family, so I need to come home. But I mean, it's just when you start thinking about who are my people, who are they, and it's when I watch the Big Breakfast that I start thinking about those are my people. It's a great show. I mean, I miss those days. It's before everyone went mad, isn't it, Martin?
Before we got,
I think, talking of creativity.
I was going to say, I think back in those early 2000s, that was a point where there was a bit more freedom and less judgment when you spoke, when you had a thought or an idea. If you look back to the Big Breakfast, some of the comedy was on the nail, some of the comedy was quite dry.